I would have loved to have been there for it.
Yeah.
But I was too busy like discussing whether or not humanity can should regress society to cope with our evolutionary traits,
Oh
or should we
God.
forcefully evolve ourselves so we can survive in space?
Okay. So is that
Yeah.
all of your week,
Yeah,
Connor?
yes, and I'm
Okay.
just gonna leave it with that.
I'm
We
gonna
don't need to
fucking
discuss
take over.
philosophy
I'm
shit.
going next with mine since you talked about forced evolution.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go into my week. I'm gonna start off. I'm just gonna work from yesterday and go back. So yesterday was we went out to look at the new house that we're signing our closing papers on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be moving into the new house soon. And but we watched. They were like, "Hey, do you want to watch Aquaman?"
Oh no! Yeah,
And
I saw these tweets. I
and-
saw these
and
posts.
I was live fucking tweeting this shit, or I was live Discording this, and I'm like, sure, we'll watch it. I don't care. I'm gonna be on my phone, all that. Watch it, kind of looking up. I'm like, all right, that's kind of cool and all that stuff. My wife texts me 30 minutes into it. And she goes, "This movie is terrible." So it then proceeds to be that we're just talking. This movie is 2.5 hours fucking long. Aquaman is long as shit, and look, I am a straight male, but Jason Momoa is in my top 3 if I were to go gay.
Oh, absolutely.
Like 100%. Stop laughing at me, Chris. Stop fucking laughing at me.
He was the only part of Justice League I liked because I'm like, man, just make this the Jason Momoa movie. Like, just do it.
Well, they did it, and it was fucking terrible.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so, let me just fucking... So we're watching it, and it's got too many storylines. It's got, 3 fucking stories. It's trying to do Black Manta. It's trying to do the Ocean Master storyline.
Doesn't Black Manta look really cool, too, in the movie?
He looks super cool,
He's
but I don't
Water
fucking
Shredder.
care.
Isn't he Water Shredder?
The Ocean Master is Water Shredder.
Okay.
Black Manta is the one that's all... Originally, he paints it all black. Because it's an Atlantean technology that is given to him by Ocean Master, because Ocean Master wants Black Manta to find Aquaman and Mera and kill them because of political affairs. Fucking Ocean Master can't be the one that pulls the actual fucking trigger. Like, what the fuck? And then at one point, apparently, so there's 7 seas, so there's 7 kingdoms, and 2 of the kingdoms were lost, and then the other... 2 other ones have regressed. Like, you have the Trench Kingdom, which is all like...
The Mariana Trench?
Yes, it's all like crazy, scary fucking monsters. And then you've got the Kingdom of the Brine. So what it was is, Atlanta used to be a fucking city above the water. And
Atlanta is a city above the water.
Well, no, not Atlanta. Atlantis. And the fucking king of
you're
Atlantis.
just describing that Futurama episode now.
Yes! With the fucking... and the magician showed up. But no, so Atlantis in the beginning is ruled by King Atlanta.
Oh God.
Which they are such an amazing city and a kingdom and a society that
Did
they
Donald
get
Glover
overzealous.
play as King Atlanta?
Who?
Donald Glover?
No. No, it was not. I was some dude I don't even fucking know. But they get overzealous, and they're trying, they have the I don't even know what the fucking name of the Triton was, but it's the Aquaman's gold fucking Triton. Trident, sorry. And so they try to extract power from it, and they end up fucking up the entire city. Like, they show a part where Atlantis has, created steampunk engines and shit like this, and then they fucking fucks up their city, and they go underwater. And then that's when... This is where the evolution comes in. It's like, some of us were forced to evolve. And I was like, that's not how evolution works. Like, you don't just force to evolve. You go underwater and you can't breathe underwater, you die. Like, that's, yeah. So I was like, that's not how, I text my wife, I said, that's not how evolution works. And she just starts laughing hysterically in the middle of a very sad part of the movie. So it's great. I'm loving it. The reason I love
It's not Pokemon. You just don't magically grow gills.
No, you don't. So
cue Pokemon evolution music now.
Yeah, they push the B button real hard. But they were like, yeah, some of us that didn't want to, some of us regressed to our primal states, and that was like the Kingdom of the Trench, the Kingdom of the of the brine, and then you got the ones that were like they're so evolved that they've evolved back into like mermaid fish people, and they're like the prophets, not the prophets, but like they're the science kingdom.
Oh my god!
And then you got the two kingdoms that are like just humans that swim underwater. Dude, Chris, audio listeners, Chris has just given up at this point. Like, so anyway, Ocean Master, aka Water Shredder, is going around. He is Aquaman's little brother. Aquaman's mom is Nicole Kidman. She was in a arranged marriage, so she left. And then she met this lighthouse keeper, fucked him, had a son. Then she had to go back. They executed her. And now Aquaman is half land person, half water person. And it's fucking stupid. Willem Dafoe shows up and trains him. Yes. Willem Dafoe is the king's advisor.
My god.
And Nicole Kidman had secretly told him, like, hey, I have a bastard son that is the rightful heir to the throne of Atlantis. You need to go train him. And the problem is, I just told you that. The movie fucking didn't tell you that. Willem Dafoe just shows up in a flashback and like, hey, I'm going to show you how to use this fucking oversized fork. That's the first hour. Yes. It is a garbage. Okay, so the movie looks good. The CG is good. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah.
But the end of it, oh my god, it's so bad. And then at the very end, like, her sister was like, let me show you the stinger. And I was like, here comes the trying to be Marvel. And the stinger was terrible. It was just like Black Manta finds someone on, like a scientist on land that was like, I knew Atlantis was real. And then it was over. It's stupid. But people will defend this movie like, I know people.
Everyone I heard who saw Aquaman was, this is the best DC movie. It finally is on par with Marvel movies.
Wonder Woman's the best DC movie.
Everything I've heard about Aquaman, the exact praise I've heard for it is a fun yet dumb but pretty simple, quote unquote simple movie.
Acting wasn't great. The interaction between Mira and Arthur, Arthur, he has to go pull the trident out of a grip that no one else has ever been able to pull.
I was gonna say, isn't his name like Arthur Clark or something?
It's fucking King Arthur. It's so bad. But the acting's bad. It's just the guy that plays the Ocean Master. Jason Momoa is just being Jason Momoa. He's not even really acting in this movie. His clothes when he's not in Atlanta gear or Atlantis gear is just literally, I think, the clothes he pulled out of his closet at home.
But it looks good. Because I remember I was gonna say I remember his civilian clothes in Justice League were actually really cool. And stylish.
It shows it. He has his suit.
Yeah.
He gets his suit.
Meanwhile, I think Batfleck just didn't look great at all in Justice League.
Man,
he was
movie's
so
not
boring.
good. If you want to go watch a really good, like, in-depth review of it, go watch Red Letter Media's not Best of the Worst, but it's just they're half in the bag of it.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy that plays Ocean Master. Did you guys ever see any of the Insidious movies?
No.
Or did you ever see the movie Bone Tomahawk? Or anything like that?
I don't watch movies, man. I know what Insidious is.
So if you look up the actor and you see him, he's one of those ones like, oh yeah, I know him, but what the fuck is his name? You see a lot of those people like that. A lot of people will be like, I bet you can't name these people. I'm like, one of them's Keith David. That's all I know.
I was going to say, I'm surprised they didn't get, what's his name? The guy that plays Elrond in Lord of the Rings. He's in Agent Smith in The Matrix.
Yeah.
He would have probably been better as this character.
Yes, because I would say go watch it and make an opinion yourself, but just don't waste the 2.5 hours.
Well, I was going to say the renders of him look all unbelievable. Like, they look so good. Or at least some of the screenshots I'm looking at.
The movie, what it is so the majority of the movie takes place underwater. So they have to show that So there's a part where they jump in the water and they have to go to Mira's ship. And I was like, okay, why does she have a ship? Well, the ship can go a little bit faster than us. Okay, well, they get in the ship, and while they're in the cockpit, the cockpit has water in it as well, so their hair has to go all swooshy like.
Yeah.
And I'm watching this the whole time. I'm like, what the fuck are? Because by the way, Atlanteans can swim like super fucking fast, like fucking torpedoes.
Yeah, like they just torpedo through the water.
So I was like, why the fuck do we need a ship? Because the ship actually is not going any faster than the people. So, I don't know.
Because at first I thought you were going to say, as they're traveling along, their enemies come, like, jetting up next to them without a vehicle.
No,
In,
they
like,
don't
a
do
chase
all
sequence
that.
or whatever. Okay.
There's a chase sequence with the vehicles, but anyway, the whole time there's it's a filter that's over all the actors. It's like basically someone just took an aquarium and put it in front of my TV. And like and I'm having to watch these people act behind an aquarium. That is the filter they put on the entire movie. I get it. They're supposed to be underwater. It didn't look good. It looks, I don't know, man. That was my Saturday night.
Hey guys, thank you so much for checking the clip out. If you want to hear more, check out the Vetted Games podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, Stitcher, and iTunes. New episodes are out every Monday or Tuesday, so follow us on Twitter at Vetted Games for new updates and promotions. Until next time, have a good one.